should be happening at the back of the screen here, or at the bottom of your screen, rather. We see them all piling up, and it looks like Guerrero caught the edge of Mansell, and also there's another car spun off after the turn.
Boy, what a mess.
Another early bath then for defending champion Bobby Rahal. And disappointment too for Roberto Guerrero, who hasn't won an IndyCar race for 6 years. Mansell led Tracy at the restart.
And we're back under green in lap 5 with Nigel Mansell up front, going once again to that dreaded first turn. Tracy second, Fittipaldi's holding up the field in third, then there's Johansson in fourth. A cleaner one, of course. Cooler heads have prevailed.
Everybody taking it nice and easy this time through their single file. Nigel Mansell stretching out his lead just a little bit. Tough corners here, very bumpy. As you see him track out perfectly to the edge of the track. The edge of the track could be a problem. It's been so dry here in Cleveland the last couple of days that all that grass and mud to the side has now become very hard and dusty. And when they just go off the edge, it flicks it all back on the track, which is giving them a lot more marbles to deal with. Here we deal with the complex carousel as they come through onto the main straightaway, almost clipping the wall. Hiro Matsushita with a left rear down on him.
Stefan Johansson is in fourth. He's beginning to put some space between him and the rest of the field.
See Emo going down inside.
Emo has a little bit of trouble to abreast, and finally he begins. This is Paul Tracy chasing Mansell. Emo having some trouble head to head. Oh my! Into the turn, and Tracy regains the front running position.
Having lost the lead, Nigel managed to stay with Paul Tracy for several laps. Impressive considering Nigel's car was not handling quite as well through the very quick bumpy corners. Now these in-car pictures demonstrate, well, how tough the Cleveland circuit is on car and driver. Tracy and Mansell out in front as the first pit stops approached. Robbie Gordon in the A.J. Foyt car was, as usual, charging hard behind the leaders. First into the pits was Paul Tracy.
So we'll see how quickly Paul Tracy can get this pit stop done, excluding the entry and exit, as he arrives at the Penske crew, taking a full load of fuel. And we're on lap number 29, so it is right on the ball, lap 29, even though they had that yellow caution period.
This is our overhead camera. You're looking at work. It's very quick, 14.3 seconds, and he's out of there.
Nigel pitted immediately after Tracy, the Newman-Haas crew doing a fine job changing the tyres and refueling. However, by the time Nigel rejoined the race, he was 9 seconds behind the leader. The Penske stop had been quicker.
There you see Mario Andretti, Al Unser Jr. and Danny Sullivan.
Danny Sullivan now facing a bit of traffic. Ooh, there's Unser making a correction, kicking up some dust right in front of Danny.
Ooh, getting awfully close.
Oh, there's a tangle. There's a tangle. The two of them come out.
Junior keeps it going around beautifully.
I think the left front wing of Danny Sullivan is definitely out. His car is stalled. That suspension, I'm not sure that's broken. We can't really determine. Certainly, Unser Jr. is back in the race, a street fighter, so the teammates tangle again, and this time it's Sullivan that comes out the loser.
After the second round of pit stops, Tracy had extended his lead over Nigel to 20 seconds, and the second Penske of Emerson Fittipaldi had closed right up to within a couple of car lengths of Red 5. The battle for second that followed will live long in the memory. A record 56,000 race fans were delighted with this confrontation. Rare indeed that racing at such speed has also such precision and daring.
Emo making his move down the inside as they go into turn 6.
Does he have the space? Watch out, Mansell is out of line. Now it's Emerson. Watch out for those marbles. Could be deadly. Braid moves to the left, lets Fittipaldi through, but there's still a couple more to go through. There they are, Briard and Johansson. Interesting situation because Briard is really chasing Johansson, even though Briard is lapped.
Emo's making his move again down the inside.
And Mansell doesn't put up with it. Let's see what happens.
Same
on
place,
the outside now.
6, he's got it.
And he got it. He's got it. He finally has got the second position, but it's still not over by any means. We've got still 12 laps to go. The question is, does Mansell have the grit? Does Mansell have the resistance? How bad is that injury? Can he do this at this point? We'll see.
Unfortunately for Alonso Jr., he struggled all day, been fighting to stay out there, and now it's finally gone on him. Engine has blown up on him, apparently.
And here's the fight, and Mansell on the inside, trying to take that position and taking it again.
Watch, Emo's going to get it
from
right
Emo,
back.
but Emo
Right
with
back.
this effect, the slingshot effect, no, he can't get it. What a move, precisely as they come up with back markers, and here's Emo, he's not done yet.
Great battle going on for second place.
Oh, look at that car slide. Emo said it's precisely when you slide these cars that you get into the most trouble as they come through the back markers. Kevin Cogan straight ahead of Nigel Mansell, being asked to move over.
Showing in the blue flag there, you see Scott Brayton, who's pulled alongside pit wall. Here you go, side by side down the main straightaway in front of the grandstand. You can hear the crowd cheering.
Who's going to take the inside line? It's going to be Mansell. Let's see what happens. He's going to take the inside now. Emo takes the inside. Who's going to stay on top?
Well, he's alongside him. That's why you can't see him.
He's ahead. Oh, my. Another change in position.
Well, Nigel having another look as they go into turn 3.
And he takes it again. What a race. We anticipated at the top of the show that this duel would go on all year, and here he comes again. 2
world championship drivers, winning drivers, battling it out. Emma makes the move at 6 where he made the original move. Nigel unable to answer back at 7. Last time that Emerson Fittipaldi won the Portland race and won the Indianapolis 500 was the same year he went on to win the championship.
You know, Guy, you almost want to take everybody else off the track and let these two have it at each other with a full expanse of track in front of them. What a race.
Great battle going on between these two guys. They know how to entertain the crowd. Now Nigel has another look on the inside going into turn 1. He makes it, but this is where Emo bounces back, watching out for the cone.
And Nigel's never changed, never altered that strategy. He takes the inside into turn 1, but takes the outside coming out of it. And Fittipaldi seems to have that angle covered. Let's see if Nigel in the next lap around decides to change tacks.
I don't think he's going to wait till the next time around.
An exhilarating exhibition. Like 2 prize fighters, heavyweights slugging it out with left and right combinations, said one report. Down in the pits, tension was high. Roger Penske instructed Fittipaldi to race on as hard as he liked, but just make sure that he brought the car home in one piece. Tracy did just that, 15 seconds ahead of Fittipaldi. A superb but composed victory, his 2nd win of the season after Long Beach, and only the 2nd of his career. There's talk that he's wanted by Formula One, but he says he knows nothing of that. He's now determined to fight for this title. In Parc Ferme, evidence of just how tough the race had been. Nigel's face says it all. A grueling 94 minutes in intense heat. The trio delighted to sample any kind of liquid in Victory Lane. Expensive champagne employed as a cooling agent. In the end, a race to savour.
I think the great thing is that all credit to Emerson and Paul, and you know, I think to myself is that we could battle wheel to wheel like we demonstrated this afternoon. And I mean, no one really gave an inch, and it was safe, it was clean, it was professional, and you know, that's all credit to the people at the table here, and I congratulate them both.
Tracy then sneaking onto the leaderboard in 5th after that great victory. His teammate Fittipaldi up to 2nd above Roel Boesel, but still up front, the world champion Nigel Mansell.
But there you have it. I think we had quite an exciting race in the lead, second, and then fighting for second like crazy with Emo, and just being beaten at the end by the Penske chassis and Emo. We've definitely got to pay some catch up with the Lola car. The Penske team has done a fantastic job, and their car's working really well. I hope you enjoyed it, and you'll catch up with us in Toronto next